Oh, I'm so excited for you. What? Don't say a word. Don't say a word. I know. I know. Look, it's not my hair, obviously. I mean, look how long it is. Look, it's not my. It's a wig. You know. Well, let me explain. See, I had I needed my roots done, and Trish couldn't see me, and so I was in the bargain barn with my girls the other day. Yeah, that new place, right off on Main Street. I was in there, and they had this root stuff. I think it's called a root eraser or something. Anyway, it's kind of like a the home hair color kits you can buy at the drugstore or Walmart. Well, I thought I could just do my own roots till till Trish can see me and she can do it right because she does my color and she gives me a discount because I work here, which is awesome because it can get expensive. Well, I bought the root eraser and it was $2.99. I thought, well, it was pretty cheap. If it don't work, it's no big deal. Well, what happened was I did my roots and they came out kind of. I don't even think there's a word for the color. It's kind of like red and orange mixed together, kind of like raw orange. I mean, it turned out it was like the color of a brick that was made wrong. And it was just on top of my head. The rest of my hair was normal color, but I couldn't go to work like that. I did it last night, so I called Trish, and it was like 11 o'clock at night, and I felt real bad because it was so late. And I called her and I told her what I did, and she was mad at me. She said, you're not supposed to do that." I said, I know, but my roots just look awful because I started going gray when I was about 20, and so I have a lot of gray. And I said I didn't want to walk around anymore with all this funny colored, gray dishwater blonde hair. And she said, "Well, it's too late now. I mean, you already did it, so uh, just come in. We'll fix you up. We'll do something." So she looked in the back, and she had this big old long Lady Godiva like purple wig. And I said, "Well, I mean, it'll do." And then what we're gonna do after work today, we're gonna go to Wigs R Us in Nathanville. We're gonna try to find something that looks a little better. She wants to give it at least a week before she tries to fix it because she's afraid she'll damage the hair if she tries to go in and fix what I did. And I brought in the box of the root eraser thing because she wanted to see it and just to see what was in it and how strong it was. So she thought it'd be a good idea to do a deep conditioning treatment on my hair before and give it about a week before we try to fix that color. So in the meantime, we're gonna go to Wigs R Us, try to find a wig that looks a little more normal, so I don't have to walk around in a purple wig and look like a freak show for the next God knows how long. So anyway, that's why I look this way. Just disregard it. Don't pay this wig no mind. Okay, we'll just pretend it's not here. But I want to say I'm so excited for you. This is wonderful. I heard. See, I wasn't here when you called. As you know, Trish talked to you and she left me a message about you coming in today. And I'm just so happy for you. You're going to that military ball. That's wonderful, honey. Where'd you meet this young man? Well, I know him. Yeah, we went to school together. So that's his little brother? Good Lord, there's a big difference in their ages. How old is this man? There's a huge difference in their age. Well, it don't matter. Hey, you know what, girl? As long as you're happy, that's all that matters. So, what we're going to do today is Trish is going to see you at 12. Yeah, she's working on somebody right now. And I'm going to do your makeup and your nails. So, I've laid out some choices here for the makeup and for your nails, and it's up to you, of course. And I have some notes in my book about the last time I did your nails, and I wrote down some notes about your dress. Now I don't know a lot about it, but Trish did tell me a few things that you told her. So I'll give you some ideas and some different possibilities, both for your makeup and for your nails. But it's totally up to you. We can do it any way you want to. Did you bring in the dress? No? Okay. Well, that's fine. Don't worry about it. As long as you can tell me, like, what color it is, things like that. That'd be good. Um, Trish is working on Miss Rowena right now, but we should have your makeup and your nails done in time for her to start on your hair, and then you'll be all ready. Okay? This is so exciting. I'm so happy for you. How long y'all been going out? Oh my goodness. Bless your heart. This is so cool. Okay, so first, can you tell me a little bit about the dress? Can you? Okay, so it's kind of a teal blue, like a aqua turquoise, or just like a, is it dark blue but teal? Okay, well, I have some different shades of blue for the nail polish, because you did say you want to try to kind of match the nails to the dress. So I have some different color blues here, and I just want you to look at each one, and you know better than I do what would work. I mean, you know, you've seen the dress. Do you have a picture of it or anything? Okay, well, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. So, well, I think the first thing we should do, here's how I think it will work best. If, like say, I want to do a base coat on your nails first. So we'll just go in and put on the base coat. And while that dries, we will start on your makeup. Maybe do the primer and the foundation. You came in with no makeup on. That's good. So we don't have to remove anything. And then while the base coat dries, we'll do the foundation and the primer. And then we'll select the color that you want. And then we're going to apply that. And while that dries, I'm just going to have you lay your hands right here. Oh yeah, I have a new table. I'll tell you about that in a minute. And then we'll continue working on your makeup while your nails dry. And then we'll apply a top coat over the nails after they're dry. And if we need to, of course, while the top coat dries, we can work on any finishing touches for your makeup. And I think by the time we get all that done, it'll be about time for Trish to do your hair. Does that sound like a plan? Okay, great. That's wonderful. Okay, my table. Well, what happened was, this was so embarrassing. I felt bad, but I feel bad because it was funny. I was in here just about a week ago. When's the last time you came in? Well, you would have come in before this happened. You know Miss Fisher. We all know who Miss Fisher is. Yes, she's married to that mattress king in Nathanville. She grew up here, and she moved to Nathanville and thought she was, God's gift to society or whatever, because, he's the mattress king and he's got money. Well, I've heard some rumors about where a lot of that money really comes from, but ain't none of my business. Well, anyway, Miss Fisher came in here for a wax. I was going to do her upper lip and just do a little work on her eyebrows. Girl, she's been waxing that lip for 10 years. Well, I know I'm not supposed to tell you that. Just don't tell anybody else. Anyway, she comes sashaying in here on the phone. She comes through the door on the phone, yelling at somebody. I believe it's her lawyer, because she's going through. They're going through a divorce, and they're working on the distribution of everything. And so she's yelling. It had to be her lawyer. Had to be. And she's yelling at him, and she's just walking back and forth through the shop, just not paying any mind to anybody. I mean, she was late for her appointment as it was, and I'm just standing here like, can we get started? Or are you going to just walk around and yell at your lawyer? Well, then she comes over here, and she doesn't even look at me, doesn't even pay attention to me at all. Comes over here and plops her big old fat butt right on my table. And the table, it was like something out of a movie. The table, like the legs that hold it up, just went like that. They just wham, and landed her big old butt on the floor. She dropped her phone, broke her phone, and she's sitting down there on the floor on my busted table. She looks up at me like it was my fault, and she starts yelling at me about my table, and I'm standing here going, you just broke my table, honey. Why are you yelling at me? So she manages to get herself up and situated, and then she just stormed out with her old broke phone. I didn't even do any waxing on her. I didn't see her again. She didn't call me back. I don't know why she's mad at me. I mean, I can't help it. She broke my table. So anyway, um, my older daughter and I, Brittany, were going to IKEA. You been there? That place is crazy. It's like another world. Everything's got a funny name. I can't even read it. I don't even know what they're saying. I just have to look at it and say, well, that's what I want. I don't know what it's called, and I can't even pronounce it, but that's what I want. So I went in there and I found a table that I thought would work until I can get one more like the one I had, because the one I had, it's a total loss. I mean, she destroyed it. All the parts that hold it together, all the bolts and braces or whatever, she broke every one of them. Now, do you think she offered to pay me anything for that? No, absolutely not. No, she's too worried about taking her husband for everything he's got. I mean, yeah, but I'm ill about it. But hey, you know, I can't do nothing right now, so I just had this little table from IKEA. It's not permanent. I think when I get done with it, I'll take it home. I think I'll make a nice little buffet table at the house. So anyway, that's why I have a different table. So enough gabbing. Let's get down to what we came here to do. So you say it's a teal blue. Now for the nails, were you thinking about something kind of a matte finish, or did you want something with a little sparkle to it? A little more glittery. Now I know this ball is pretty fancy, so personally I'd recommend a sort of sparkly nail polish. Okay, well that's fine. I have an idea for that. But actually, now that you say it's a teal dress, I don't think this will look right, but I'll show it to you anyway. The first color I have is this. This is a Sinful Colors Professional, and it's not teal. It's more of a I don't even know what color blue you call it, but it's more of a true blue. It's not teal at all, but we do have this for a choice. This is the first one, and I'm gonna line them up here where you can see them. And the second choice is this one, and this is a quick dry, and it's really pretty when you put it on. It dries a little bit darker than it looks here, and it comes with a white top, which is unusual. You don't normally see nail polish with a white top. You like this one? When you compare these two, which one do you think is closer? This one? Okay, we'll put this one back. We won't worry about that. Okay, and now this is a tiny bottle, but it's a beautiful color. It's Wet n Wild Megalast, and it's shiny. It's very sparkly, and whichever color you pick, we could just put this on top. It's kind of sheer. I mean, if you just use this by itself, you'd have to use about 20 coats to make it not basically see-through. It's very thin when you put it on. So whatever you pick, if you want to, we can put this on top if you like. Now this one, now that you tell me it's teal, I think it's not going to work. It's a light blue by Fresh Paint. And I think it might possibly work if we coat it with this. But I'll leave it up to you. Do you see how light it is? It's real light. Okay, well, we'll put that back then. This one's really pretty, and this is Sally Hansen Miracle Gel. This one you would not need a second coat. This is pretty thick when you put it on. It's pretty thick, so it's not transparent like that other one I just showed you. If you want to go with this, and you see when it's in the light, it kind of has a slight purplish tint to it. I love this color. It's very pretty. Okay, we'll keep that here. You can decide in a minute. I'll show you the rest of what I have. And now this one is by LA Colors Color Craze, but I'm thinking it's got too much green in it. See, I got out a bunch of different colors of blue because I didn't really know what we were going to be doing. Yeah, it's too green. That's okay. And now this one is very dark. This is also Sally Hansen Miracle Gel. it's almost a navy blue. Yeah, I don't think that'd look good with teal at all. All right. But another option I have, in addition to this um, sort of an overlay kind of a top coat, is this. And this is really pretty. This is by Funky Fingers. And it's got little light blue flecks in it. It's a clear polish with light blue. Can you see that? Isn't that pretty? Light blue flecks in it. Well, yeah, I guess it is slight, not really green, sort of a sea foam color, but I'd say more blue than green. Okay, well, we could try that, but honestly, I don't know how that would do. Like, are you talking about this? So you're saying do this with this on top? I don't know about that. I mean, if you have a teal blue color dress, I honestly, without seeing it, I don't know for sure, but I don't think these two together would look right. I mean, we can do it if you want to, but I don't know. These two. Are you going to see this one again? Okay. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? You want to go with this one? All right. We'll do that. But I actually, before you decide, I have a few more options. I forgot to show you. I had them over here under some magazines. And now these are Essie Sleek Sticks. And these do come in different colors. This one is kind of a true blue color. And you can see it has little, almost look like little rhinestones. And they're slightly raised. You can feel the top. And you can feel that the surface is not completely smooth. It's a little bumpy. They are kind of dark. Yeah. A little too dark. Okay. Well, I also have this one. And this one's really cool. And this one is Croc Madame. It's the name of it down here. Now, these are a little different. These almost look like crocodile skin. Like a crocodile purse. Yeah. Oh, these are pretty. I wore these. I had several of these. I wore them several times last year during the summer. They look so cute. But yeah, they are kind of, yeah. I guess with teal blue they wouldn't look right. Well, all right. I just want to give you some extra choices. And then I have these right here. These are Shoot for the Moon. It's the name of them. And they're also dark. And but they're not as dark as that the pair I showed you a minute ago. And they have almost look like little diamonds down here. And this would go at the base of the nail, right here. And then this part goes up, so you'd wear them like that. Oh, I got these at the dollar store. They had a whole bunch of them. Used to be you could get them at Walmart or Target. They were like $8 or $9 a pack. I got them for $1 a piece. I bet I have 50 of these in different colors. I love them. I wear them. It's great when I don't have time to do much to my nails. I can just stick those on there. Actually, that's what these are. And they almost look like, they kind of have that crocodile or snakeskin look. Kind of reminds me of a piece of luggage or something, but I stuck them on there because I was running late. You know, I had my hair issue, and I came into work in a baseball cap this morning. I was so embarrassed. I look like a crazy person personally. I just thought I looked bipolar or something, like I needed some drugs. So I just stuck these on there so I didn't have my ugly old nails, because I wear nail polish all the time. You know how it can kind of discolor your nails. So I wanted to have something on. All right. So, and we got that decided. So what I want to do, I'm going to go ahead and do a base coat on your nails. And I've got my little section here, and I want you to just, this little padded thing here, I want you to just lay your nails on here like normal. It is a little different from my normal setup, but like I said, right now this is just temporary until I get a better table. So I want you to lay your nails here, lay your fingers here. Now I'm going to do a base coat before we put down this. And then we're going to come back over it. This is a base coat and a top coat. You could use it for both. So just lay your nails out. Got all your polish off. You're so good. So many people come in here and they still got all their nail polish on and it's all just busted up, and I have to get all of that off before I start. So thank you for doing that. So, alright. Now we're going to get started. Okay. Do you need anything before we start? Because you know, once I get started, you're going to have to kind of stay here. You want a drink, or do you need to go to the restroom, anything? Alright. You sure? Okay. I just like to ask, because I know it's misery when you're right in the middle of having something done, and then all of a sudden you got to go to the bathroom or something and you can't. And then that's all you can think about. It's awful. Okay. Okay. Lay your nails out. And we'll put some top coat on. Okay, I'm going to hold your thumb. I'm going to turn it a little bit. Put this on. Okay. And your finger. What about your shoes? Are you wearing a certain... What do your shoes look like? Oh, I've been there before. Yeah, my Brittany, for her prom last year, her junior prom. Well, it wasn't her junior prom. Her boyfriend was in the 11th grade, so she was going with him. We went there to get a pair of shoes dyed to match her dress. She picked this dress that, it sounds ugly, but it was so cute on her. It's kind of a canary yellow color. And, but it looked so good on her. It was kind of long, strapless dress. It had rhinestones. It had kind of like an empire waist. It had rhinestones on it. It was so pretty. So we got a pair of shoes there, dyed there to match her dress. And she was just so cute. So I'm assuming they're high heels. Yeah. Okay. A minute. I got a little on your finger there. Let me wipe that off. Okay. Now, you stay still. Alright. I'm going to set this over here so I make sure I know where it is. Now, did you have any ideas for your makeup? Anything in particular? Well, I have a suggestion for you for the foundation. We'll get to that in a minute. The first thing I want to do before we do anything else, I want to apply some primer to your skin, and I'll make it nice and smooth, and we can start with a smooth surface. And I'm going to use the Sheer Cover Base Protector. It's white, but it doesn't, it doesn't look like white when you put it on. But when it comes out, it's going to look kind of white. I'll show you. See, it's white, but that's okay. All right. Do you mind if I fix your hair? You got it. I just want to put your hair back, okay? I'm going to tuck it behind your ears. Okay. There we go. I just don't want to get any on your hair. Trish will yell at me if I get foundation or anything in your hair because she'll have to fix it. Okay. Now, I'm going to put it back behind your shoulders. Oh, you're going to be so beautiful. I mean, you already are, but this just tickles me to death. Okay, I'm going to start. What I'm going to do, I'm going to apply, I'm not going to put this primer all over, but I am going to do it in right here, and here, right here, and probably right here. But with your skin, I'm thinking it won't really be necessary to do it all. Now, with an older woman with a lot of wrinkles like me, I might do my whole face, just to be on the safe side. We will spackle everything. But you're young, you don't need to worry about that. Alright, just relax your face. I'm going to start right here. Okay? Right there. and it goes on nice and smooth. Almost feels like silicone or something. It's very smooth. I'm gonna put some on your eye right here. I'm just gonna rub it in right there. Okay. Now I'm gonna put some right here. Just going to massage it in just above your upper lip. Okay, I'm going to smooth it down. And I'm going to do right here and right here. And I might spread it out a little bit. That way you can laugh and smile and enjoy your night. And your makeup won't sink in any creases. That takes care of that. Now, I look from my notes. It looked like the last time I did your makeup, that was okay. That pageant, right? And it looks like the one that you chose that day was this L'Oreal Youth Code BB cream in light. And of course, I still have some, and we can use that if you want to, but I don't want you to take this the wrong way. Honey, don't. Right. I think, would you like to try something a little different? Okay. I have this. Let me just show you what it is. It's Covergirl Ultra Smooth Foundation. And it's in a nude beige color, which I think will work for your complexion. But when I read this to you, okay, can I just read it? No, I'm not saying anything about you. This CoverGirl this is the first makeup that CoverGirl has ever made to minimize the flaws, the look of flaws in fine facial hair. No, honey, no, I don't mean that. Everybody has that. Everybody, even me. I mean, all women have a little bit of facial hair. And all this does. I just didn't want you to take it the wrong way. I'm not saying anything about you. Everybody has it. I have it. Trish, everybody's got it. Women have a little hair on their face. It's totally normal. But this one I got especially for today, just for you to try. If you don't like it, we can take it off, and then of course we can come back and do this. That's not a problem. Well, let's take a look at it. I'm going to show you this thing. It's still in the package, so I have to remove it. Well, they don't make it easy to open, do they? There we go. Sorry about that. Okay. Now, here's the thing. It comes with a pretty unique applicator, and it says CoverGirl on it, and it's like a silicone floppy thing. So you use this here to apply it to your face. You want to try it? Here's what we'll do. I'm going to put some on, just maybe on one side over here, and I'll let you look at it in the mirror, and you can decide if you want to go with that or not. And if you don't like it, we'll use this. Okay. We'll get some on the little pad here. And as you can see, I'll put some on my fingers so you can see how it looks. It's very light. Like if I put it on my skin, it's a nice light color. It's very light feeling. It's not a heavy, greasy feel. Push your hair back again. Now I'm only going to apply this just right in here. Okay. It goes on nice and easy. Okay. Smooth it out a little bit. Now, if you want to look in the mirror, there you go. What do you think of that? You like it? Are you sure? Okay. It's great stuff. They just came out with it. It's a pretty new product. And I tell you honestly, I've used it myself. I use a different shade, but I'm pretty impressed with it. So we're gonna do what we're gonna do. We're gonna put it on the rest of your face. We'll come down your neck and blend it in, of course, and up here. I just want you to look wonderful. I'm gonna start up here, okay? I'm just gonna blend it in, nice and smooth. Come down your nose. Get some more. And I'm going to come up under your eyes just a little bit. I'm not going to get it all the way up in here. It just, any foundation you do that with, it just cakes up and ends up looking weird. Okay, come up on the sides of your eyes. Come down. I'll get right in here in that corner. I'm going to use my finger to get that right there, because this thing doesn't really seem to do very well with that. Okay. Oh, just hold still. You're doing fine. You don't need to move. It's a perfect match for your skin. I think I did good. I was afraid it'd be a little bit too light, but it's perfect. Oh, you're going to look so pretty. You're going to look like a porcelain doll. Come down the side. And get right in here. Okay. Can you hold your chin up just a little bit? I'm going to get right. I'm going to blend it in along your jawline and down a little bit. So get your chin and down. I think this looks great. I think really just about any woman could try this and like it. Okay, just put your head back normal. Let me look. Can you turn that way a little bit? Alright, that looks good. Now I'm going to check the base coat. It dries pretty fast. Alright, and we're going to kind of let that sit on your skin for a minute while we apply the nail color. And you did say you just wanted this, right? Just this? Okay. We'll do that. Squeaky bottle. Okay. Here we go. We should only need one coat of this. It's a pretty good coverage. So I'll get you. Start on your left hand. Oh my God. I forgot she was coming in today. It's you know, Rowena, that woman that works at the florist, the flower shop. Yeah, she just walked in. I totally forgot I was seeing her today. I'm dealing with her right after you. Well, you know, she's not married. She doesn't have any kids, and it's like she has that dog, if you want to call it a dog. I think anything under 2 pounds is technically either a cat or a ferret. She has this little hairless dog. I don't even know what kind of, something expensive, I'm sure. And she carries it around in that little purse thing that she's got. It's not really a purse, it's just she sticks her dog in it, and then she has a purse that's separate. Well, she comes in here with that dog, and she just lets it run wild through the shop while I work on her. I was going to do her nails. She's got some kind of, I don't know, they're going to some kind of pottery thing or something. I don't know, but she'll call and talk me to death. Hey, honey. Well, hey there. Oh, I know. I'm going to be with you as soon as I get done here. You just have to see, make yourself at home. Where's your dog? That little thing. He's so sweet. You left him at home. Oh. Well, you normally bring him. Oh, we're going to miss having him run around in here today. Okay, just go back yonder and get you a drink. Okay? We got Diet Coke back there. I know we were out last time you were here. We got some more. Okay, I'll be with you shortly. You just take it easy, okay? You make yourself at home. Ugh. That dog. I'll call it a dog, but it ain't no dog. That thing probably doesn't weigh a pound. And sometimes she'll put a diaper on it. It'll run around in here with that diaper on. Sometimes it comes out. I like it better actually with the diaper than without, because that dog will just poop and pee all over the floor, and she'll just leave it. She'll leave it like, hey, no big deal. Y'all clean it up, right? What's the problem? And then there's the matter of the dog's name. She named it Fluffer. Fluffer. I mean, the less said about that, the better. I started to say something to her about it one time. Bless her heart, she's not too smart. She's thick as a post. I got nail polish on myself. I need to quit talking. I just got some of your nail polish on me. She's as dumb as a bag of hammers, bless her heart. But she named that dog Fluffer. I started to say something to her one day, ask her if she knew what that was, but I thought, hey, it's really none of my business, I don't guess. Maybe she does know what it means. I mean, I think I'd be more freaked out if I found out she did know what Fluffer was. So I just left it alone. I refuse to call it that, but just loves that dog, and I'm just going to leave it be. Okay. Keep your nails still. Don't rub them together or scratch your nose or anything. Now, here's what I want to do. So we got the foundation. We did the primer, did the foundation. I'm going to look at some powder over here. I'm going to give you some ideas. My wig's getting hung up in my earring. We have some options for the foundation. I'm going to show you some stuff here. Okay. You know, I have some of the Southern Magnolia Mineral stuff. I love it. Now this one, this is medium multitask resurfacing veil finishing powder. Now you can use this instead of a regular old press powder. You open it up and you see it's a loose powder. And I have my brush that we can apply it with. And it gives a nice, it gives your skin a nice smooth surface. And when you use that along with that primer and the foundation that we used, it's just absolutely, it's like starting out with a nice smooth palette. You just have a smooth, perfect surface. It helps cover any areas of redness or any flaws at all. It really helps. And I also have to go on top of that, if you do want to use that, I have this here, also by Southern Magnolia Minerals. It's a Cameo Lace Radiance, and you have to use it very sparingly because if you use too much, you just end up looking like your face is made out of metal. And it's a powder, but it has a slight shimmer to it. And when I use that, I only use it maybe right in here, a little bit up here, and a little bit here, and maybe a little bit here. But really, if you put on more than just a little smidge of it, you look like a cyborg. Not a cyborg, you just look like your skin's made out of something weird. And I also have this Illusion Mineral Glow by Southern Magnolia Minerals. This is another one that usually, after I do this, and maybe a little bit of the Cameo Lace, I'll come back and apply a small amount of the Illusion Mineral Glow all over. And it kind of helps set your makeup and your powder. And it keeps it nice and fresh looking a little longer. So, you want to go with that? Alright. We're going to do what we're going to do. I'm not going to put any on your eyes. I'm going to do everything else. And then we're going to take a look at some eyeshadows. Okay. So, and I put a little powder on the brush, and then I hit it on the palm of my hand to settle it down in the brush. Now this is going to go all over except for your eyes. Okay. You can close your eyes if you want to. That's fine. You don't have to. And it goes all nice and smooth. And it is a little ticklish. I'm not going to get it up here. I'm going to go under your eyes and your nose, on the sides, and down the sides of your face and your chin. Can you tilt your head up a little bit? That's good. Perfect. Okay. That's looking good. Okay. Do you want to try the Cameo Lace? I have a very light touch with this. I won't put much on. Okay. I'm just going to do a very small amount. As I said, here, a little bit here, a little bit here, and a little bit right here. And that's it. I'm not going to put it anywhere else. Okay. I'm going to start right here. And I move the brush very fast so it doesn't collect in one area and on your chin. It's very quick. You definitely can overdo it with this stuff if you're not careful. I have done it myself and it just doesn't look good. Now we're going to do the Illusion Mineral Glow. And I'm going to do that all over except for your eyes. It tickles. Sorry. I'm not trying to tickle you. Okay. Now, you look great, honey. I'm going to put this back. Now, before we get into the eyes, I'm going to put this on your eyelids. This is Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. It's the original, and it doesn't take much. Just a little small bit on my finger, and then I'm going to have you lower your eyelids, and I'm going to put it on your eyelids, okay? And it's slightly tinted. It's a bit of a color, a little bit of color to it, not much. I'm going to do this eye first. Okay. Get that eyelid. I'm going to get this one. And this will help your eyeshadow stay on and not crease up in here like you know how it can do. It will keep it looking nice and smooth like you just put it on. And it'll keep it that way all day. But before we start on that, we have to decide what color to go with. I have some pretty crazy choices here. It's up to you, of course. I have this one. This is a new one I just got. This is Maybelline Eye Studio in Downtown Denim. And it has a dark color and a lighter color. It is kind of purple. Okay, that's fine. I don't think it would look right with your dress. I mean, I didn't know for sure beforehand what color your dress was. What is she doing in there? Let me go check on her. Sounds like she's tearing up my break room. Hang on. She's in there looking for my Nico wafers. Honey, I don't have any. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got Nutter Butters. There's a moon pie in there somewhere. Look in that drawer. Look in that drawer. Okay? Thank you. Yeah, any one of those you want. I had these Nico wafers last time she was in here. And they were chocolate with mint filling. It's like a limited time only Christmas kind of cookie that Lance makes. I love them. The last time she waited in there, I had 5 packs left in that drawer. She ate every one of them. Either that or she took them home. Or fed them that stupid little rat dog of hers. I don't know. I was ill because I had to go back to the store and get some more. And I only had 1 box left. I didn't mean to leave them in there. I set them down because I was in the middle of something. I ended up setting them down. And she took all my packs of Nico chocolate mint wafers. I was kind of ticked off about that. Now, with this, we have multiple choices. This is a style essentials thing. And what you have here is eyeshadow. And this is sort of a gel that you could put on top of it if you want to. I don't really care for it. It's a little sticky. I don't like it. It looks like lip gloss, but it's actually not. But if you see any colors here that you like, we could go with one of these if you prefer. But I have more choices. This one here, okay, well hang on to that for a minute and I'll show you this. Because this is such a special occasion, I wanted to show you this. Look at these sparkly colors. This is all eyeshadow. Very glittery. It has actual glitter in it. I thought this one would be pretty. Well, I'm thinking if you like that, what we can do is put this on first, and then come back and do a light bit of this on top. What do you think about that? Does that sound good? Okay, wonderful. Okay, let me I'm working on it. I am. Yeah, right. We'll be done soon. Trisha's about ready for you. Let me check her nails because I still gotta do the top coat. Well, you know how long it is. Why don't you go get you something to eat? Can you bring me something? Where are you going? Really? Can you get me some of that chicken soup that they have? Do they have that right now? They had it last week. I don't know if they do this week. I would love some chicken soup and maybe a grilled cheese sandwich. Can I get a small soup and a sandwich? I think I'll pay you when you get back. Is that all right? I think I got a 20 in my purse. Okay. Well, we should be done by the time you get back. Okay. Trish's going to get lunch. And then she'll start on your hair when she gets back. Hopefully by the time she gets back, we'll be about ready. So, let me check your nails. Okay. I think you're ready for the top coat. I believe you are. So, we're going to do the top coat and then we'll do your eyes. And then you can just hang out while the top coat dries. And then hopefully, when Trisha gets back, you'll be ready to get your hair done. You'll be all set. What time? How far y'all have to go? It's about an hour from here, isn't it? Is that where it's being held? Well, you'll be ready in time. Okay. Let me do the top coat. Did you buy special jewelry for this occasion, or are you just wearing something you had? I love that store. Every time I go to the mall, I go in there and I end up buying all manners of stuff. That's where I got this necklace right here. I bought this back around, I'll say right before Christmas last year. But see, it's got rhinestones and it sparkles. I love this necklace. But that's where I got it. Alright, hold still. Oh, it's going to make them... This top coat is wonderful because it is so shiny and it dries that way. It dries so shiny. They've been out there working on that parking lot. Now they're out there blowing it. don't know what, they're probably just blowing all the trash over into our side of the parking lot like they normally do. Okay. Now we're going to do, I'm getting to the lipstick. Don't worry, honey. I got some eyeshadow mascara I'm going to show you too. So first thing I'm going to do, first thing is, I'm going to take my little brush and I am going to apply this to the tops of your eyelids, okay? Just so you can just lower them down a little bit. Okay, I'm going to get it nice and smooth. Oh, that's such a pretty color on you. It really brings out your eyes. Okay. Now I've got that on there, I'm going to come back with this on top. And as you can see, it's really sparkly. It's very, look at this. When you wipe it on there, look at all those sparkles. Look at that. Okay, now I'm not going to put on a lot because you can very easily overdo it and end up looking like a drag queen. So like this. Oh, nothing against drag queens, honey. I love drag queens. I got two that come in here all the time, and we're good friends. One of them, she goes by the name of Symphony, and like this. She has a show that she does. Well, not here, it's out of town, but she lives here. And she's the one who recommended this to me. And she's gonna laugh her head off if she finds out what I did to my hair. I kinda hope she comes in, she can see my wig. But she probably won't it. Well, I might tell her, yeah, if Trish don't want it no more after I'm done with it, I'll tell her she can have it. But she's involved in she does a show down there in this one of these places, one of these clubs. Now, I know you're a big fan of that plain old Maybelline, just the straight up normal mascara. But look at this. This is Covergirl Blast Pro Plumpify. Now I just bought this, and it comes in a box, and it says 4 in 5 Salt Plumped Volume. And this is what I'm wearing today. This is Plumpify. And I have kind of thin lashes, but this makes them look nice and thick. Would you like to try it? Okay. And the brush is a little different too. Check this out. Look at that swirly brush. Isn't that wild? Okay, now I want you to close your eyes just halfway. I'm going to do the top first. Okay. Alright. Oh, that's good. Let me get this one a little bit more. Okay. Now, if you would, go like this and look up for me. Look at the bottom. You can blink, it's okay. Get that in there. Okay, now can you bring your eyes back? Just look at me normally. I'm going to get them a little bit more. Okay. Oh, that's good. Now, lipstick. Now, I'm not going to apply it now because, of course, by the time you get there, it'd be all messed up. But I have a couple here that I wanted to show you that I thought for your dress might look good. The first one I have is kind of a nude color. This is NYC Petal, but it's a pretty classic pink color. But I think for this occasion you need something a little bit more flashy. So I have this one from LDVA, which has a little bit of blue on it. That's Symphony's fault. She was in here playing with it. And she had on, she was doing an Avatar theme for her show one night, and she came in here and tried this lipstick, and she got blue on it. But it's a little darker than the Petal that I just showed you. So we have that choice. And of course, this is just a sample. I have some, you know, some more that you can take with you if you like. This one is Wet n Wild by Fergie, and this is Penthouse Sweet, SWEET, and it's darker. And that is what I'm wearing right now. I had to look in the mirror because I couldn't remember. So this is Penthouse Sweet. You like that one? Okay. Well, I'll make sure to get that for you before you leave here. I'll put this back. You feel your nails. Okay, they're not ready yet, obviously. And I think that about does it for me. You look wonderful. I'd give you a hug, but I don't want to mess you up. I don't want to mess up your nails or your makeup. I hope you have a wonderful night. I do. I hope you have a great time. I want to hear all about it next time I see you. Speaking of which, do you have an appointment? Do you have your next appointment set up? Okay. Well, I will look in the book and see. We're thinking about January 13th? Well, that's in the middle of the week. What? Okay. Well, I have that day. I have a 10 o'clock and a 2:30 that day. You want to come in at 2:30? Okay. I'll write that down. And it's just the nails. Okay. No, I don't do acrylics. I'm not really fond of them. I don't. No, you don't have to go to Nathanville for that. I'm not. I don't do those. So you just. Okay, well that's fine. We can handle that. Okay. I'm gonna go see what I can do for Miss Rowena back there. See if I can make her happy. And Trish will be back soon to do your hair. And honey, I hope you have a wonderful time tonight. I do. Let me go back here and get some towels and I'm going to check on Miss Rowena, okay? You take care.